Morning, dear students. Today we will continue with the chapter Civilizing Natives and Educating Nations. In that chapter, we are going to study the topic Grave Errors of the East. From the heading itself, we can understand that what the British used to feel about the Eastern education, that is Indian education system. They felt that grave errors of the East, that means they used to dominate us by telling that our education system was not at all good, or it was good for nothing. The British officials who criticized the Orientalist. Okay, in the previous video only we have studied who were Orientalist vision of learning, and they were known as Anglicist. Okay, the people or the British officials who were against the Orientalist way of education, Orientalist vision of learning, were known as Anglicist. Why they were against because they felt that knowledge of the East was full of errors and unscientific thought. They felt that means the knowledge of the East, that means the people of India don't have any kind of means the scientific thinking, and there are many errors in the education system of our culture. Eastern literature was non-serious and listen-hearted. That means the literature of our means our text, or the literature of Eastern culture was non-serious. Non-serious means it was not at all what to say. There was no knowledge which should be gained from the books. And listen-hearted. Listen-hearted means only you can just listen what the things are being taught. They cannot be applied into the real life. That was their thinking. So encouraging they also felt that encouraging the study of Arabic and Sanskrit language and literature was waste of time. Okay, so they told means they were totally against the teaching of Sanskrit language or Arabic language, and the Indian means our literature, our textbooks, means they just told that teaching all these things is simply waste of time. Now, who were the people who were against this? Among them was James Mill, who told that effort should not be to teach what the natives wanted or what they respected, or to please them and win place in their heart. So, what Orientalists felt that we should first of all teach the people Sanskrit language or the Arabic language, which is their own language, so that we can place means we can win their hearts. Okay, that was their policy. But James Mill was totally against that. He told that it should not happen, that we should not teach what the natives wanted. Natives means the citizens wanted, but or what they respected. Okay, to win a place in their hearts, we should teach what we want to teach them. Okay, so he said that aim of education ought to be to teach what is useful and practical. Okay, education does not mean that what people want to learn that you should teach them. Instead, it should aim on teaching what is useful for them and what is practical. Okay, that was the thinking of James Mill. This is James Mill, and you might have been knowing him very well because we have already studied about James Mill in chapter number 2. Okay, so for what purpose he is famous for, you all might be knowing. So I want the answer from you all, that for what thing James Mill is famous for. Okay. Scientific and technical advances of the West should be made familiar to Indians rather than poetry and sacred literature of the Orientalist. So James Mill said that the educational system should include scientific and technical knowledge of the West. West means the British. and should be made familiar to the Indians, that what all things we have achieved in our life, what all scientific and technical advances we have made, that should be taught to Indians rather than poetry, sacred literature of the Orientalists. By 1930, attack on Orientalists became sharper. Now, in 1930, the attack on Orientalists became sharper, means the British were totally becoming against, or they were just thinking that the Oriental system of education should be stopped totally. And among them, the influential critics means the person who was um, just totally against the Oriental value of education, and he was having so many stands on his side. That means whatever he was telling was Thomas Babington Macaulay. So he was having so many what to say, examples to set to make a Orientalist feel bad, or means uh, let them feel wrong. Okay, so Macaulay, what he thought? Macaulay said a single shelf of a good European library was worth the whole native literature of India. See what he felt. That means he is telling that a single shelf of a single shelf of good European library. Okay, that means a shelf consisting books of Western culture or Western education is worth, that means is much better than the whole native literature of the India. That means means a shelf of books which is containing the Western books, or the Western culture books or literature books, is much better or far better than the whole literature of India. That was his thinking. And he emphasized the need to teach English language. He laid stress on teaching English language. Now, why?